Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Archaic Voices for the second violins. This part is not terribly challenging, so I would like all violins to play it, as well as the first violin part. But there's two things I want you to understand about this. Even though it's simple in the fact that these two things I'm about to tell you need to be executed clearly and correctly, even though they're simple. So the first thing is the fourth finger rule. When you're staying on the same string, you use fourth finger. When you're going to a new string, you use open. And if you are descending, in other words, you're going from the higher string to a lower string, you have the choice of playing the open string, previous open string, going down, or playing the fourth finger of the next string that you are moving to. That's the fourth finger rule. So that being said, I have mostly marked all of the fourth fingers in this piece. So just take a look at why some are marked fourth finger and why some are marked open. Okay, just so you're familiar with that fourth finger rule, or you're remembering it. The other thing are these accents. Even though it's a second violin part, it's a rhythmic, harmonic complement to the driving energy of this piece. So if we don't execute those accents really well, the piece gets boring and we really lose energy. So that's the two things that you need to think about. Now, a third possible, if this will, you just need to be aware of it. It may bother you, it may not. The piece is in cut time. It's in 2/2. So that means that half note is 95. I've got it a little slower than that. So I'm counting half notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But if your brain works better in 4, you can put the quarter note on, or the eighth note, or however your metronome works. You can also speed it up and get it faster. I'll let you do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm thinking in 4, which are going to be 4 quarter notes to a measure. And the 16th notes, the old 16th note that we're familiar with, now looks like eighth notes in cut time. So you just want to make that mathematical conversion. I call it musical math. Your half note was like the old quarter note. Your quarter note is like the old eighth note. And your eighth note is now, well, did I do that backwards? Let's see. The half note, no, let's go the other way. The half note in cut time was your old quarter note. Your quarter note now is going to be your old eighth note. And your eighth note now is going to be your old 16th note, okay? Maybe I'll do a video on musical math. I think that's coming. All right, here we go. So here it is in 4. Main thing is we have that B flat, so let's make sure we have that nice homey low 2 pattern. We have our fourth fingers in tune and we're playing those accents. So I'm just going to go now to no division, and I'll go to those half notes. So I'm going to be feeling in 2 but thinking in 4. And so forth. Now, the other place you want to look for is, I'll start from, let's see, measure, the second ending. So this is measure 29. I can't see in this light. 1, 2, ready, go, 1. 1, 2, ready, and 1. And then the interesting part is when you get to the coda. Okay, so just make sure you're counting that carefully. I think I got that right. Let me do that one more time. Okay, so what I would do is maybe do that really slowly, put your metronome in 4, and make sure you know where all of the quarter notes are lying, and so that you're not playing in any rest. And also the whole note is going to feel really long because it's 2 big clicks. Okay, I think that's about it for this piece. This part, head on over to the first violin part, and just make sure that you know how this one goes so we can interchange parts. All right, guys, thanks a lot. See you in the next video.